Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of What's Wrong with Wrestling. I'm Andrew Pisano, along with Eric Slamilton Hamilton.
Me.
What's going on?
That's me. Look out to our sea of fans. That's just some crazy crap on the
They're all
walls.
out there.
Okay.
Yeah. You see them?
Hey guys.
Look. Oh no!
So.
Hey, you're just the same as when we did the SmackDown
It's so weird.
retro recap.
I know, right?
Exclusively on Patreon, if you want to. It was a lot of fun doing that episode.
It was. You guys got lucky. I was supposed to be out of town, but lucky for everyone here listening.
You got sick.
I got sick.
Yay!
I got an intestinal infection. So yay.
Are you better now? Or?
I feel a lot better than I did Wednesday. Wednesday evening, I started taking the meds.
Antibiotics?
Yeah,
or what?
like 2 different antibiotics.
You have to take it for 10 days or something?
For a week. So I'm not 100%, but I feel better than I did.
Well, you look 100%.
Well.
And I'm talking about your penis.
Oh.
Oh
that
my God.
one?
Someone made this was like 5 years ago, but they made, what the fuck was that? What's that sandwich? Oh, Carl's Jr.
Okay.
You know how they always make those sexy commercials?
Yeah.
Well, I think this was a fake one that someone made, like as a joke. Like, look, this was a banned Carl's Jr. commercial. And it's them advertising like they're like a foot-long hot dog, but it's fucking huge.
Yeah.
And it's like a girl in a bikini just like shoving the hot dog in her mouth. And it's like really in her mouth, like sticking out. Like they really made it hilarious. And then at the end of the episode, and like Joe and I, when I showed it to Joe, we were like laughing for like 30 minutes. Like in the episode, you know, like they just show the foot long and it's like.
Is that like the fake banned Skittles commercial?
Yeah. Right. But
get ready for my
they actually
Skittles.
made it look like it actually could have been a Carl's Jr. commercial.
Now, don't get me wrong. I've had like a huge hot dog like that.
Right.
When I was in Miami.
Well, maybe it was real. I'm not sure exactly, but the
good.
end was just like the new Carl's Jr. Blah, blah, blah.
The new Carl's Jr.
Yeah. And she even like got like white cream on her boobs that she had to wipe off, and it was like,
mayo.
oh my God. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it was hilarious. But when you did that, it reminded me of that. Blah. So NXT this week, we actually had a lot of stuff happen.
Yeah.
To set up.
It's pretty
for
eventful.
takeover. Yeah, it was. We start off with Tainara
Conti.
I'll let you say it because I'm too
Conti.
afraid. Every time I'm going to say it, I'm afraid I'm going to
she's
say
so
something
hot.
else. She is very hot.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
I heart her.
Yeah. So everyone calls her Conti or Conti, but Ronaldo calls her Conchi. He's like, oh, Tainara Conchi. No, it's not Conchi.
No.
You dummy. So I don't know what his problem is.
Fucking Morrow.
So she's facing off against Nikki Cross, and this is basically Nikki's revenge for Tainara costing her match a few weeks ago, even though now Nikki Cross had another chance, and now she's in the Fatal 4-Way.
Yeah, so it's kind of null and void, but hey, whatever.
Right. So Nikki gets the win in just a few minutes after hitting the swinging neck breaker.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much it for that match. Right after we said it was a very eventful show. It gets there, don't worry. Just this part really
Don't let
wasn't.
this fool you.
It's funny, like when Tainara comes out, and she just comes out normally. Then when Nikki Cross comes out, they put like the title there for her to look at.
What was that?
Yeah.
That was
it's like,
weird.
Well, don't put it out for Tainara because she can't fucking win
Yeah,
it.
no, that's not for her. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
No.
Don't let her fucking even look at it.
Yeah.
Then we have a video of last week. We have loser of the Battle Royal, Mercedes Martinez, who was she in the Mae Young Classic?
She was in the Mae Young Classic. I think she lost in the quarterfinals to Shayna Baszler.
Okay.
Because they were like in their like a clique together in like the indie scene or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So she was asked by Christy St. Cloud who she thinks will be the next NXT Women's Champion. And Mercedes said, I know one thing. It won't be Ember Moon. Her promo was horseshit.
It was.
Her delivery was horseshit.
You know, like she lost the Battle Royal, so she's like, she should have been like, why would I give a shit who's going to be the next champion?
Right.
It doesn't matter who's going to be the next champion because I'm coming for them.
Right.
That's how you do it. That's all you got to do.
Yeah.
That's it.
And for some, I mean, they're just doing this to, I guess, set up an Ember Moon and Mercedes Martinez match before TakeOver.
Cool.
So that Ember can just squash her.
I guess.
But all right. We don't even really know who Mercedes Martinez is.
No.
So it's really not a big deal.
She's a 10-year veteran.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next up, we have Fabian Eichner versus Johnny Gargano. And I didn't know Eichner was Italian.
I didn't know he was in the Cruiserweight Classic. I don't remember him.
No?
He had to have been like a first round out.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, and he looks so buff. He looks like he weighs, I guess he's short and, I don't know.
Stocky?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was surprised that they said he was Italian because he doesn't look Italian.
No.
So, you know, like,
The only
he's all
other
shaved.
one was Bruno Sammartino.
Yeah, Italian-born superstar.
Yeah.
So Gargano hits the slingshot spear, which should be his finisher,
Should.
but Eichner kicks out.
Oh.
Gargano then hits a slingshot DDT, which should be his other finisher, but Eichner kicks out.
Kicks out.
Eichner then hits a huge power bomb,
Uh-huh.
but Gargano kicks out.
Okay. Makes sense.
There were so many great moves in this match
There was.
that should have ended the match, but you know what ends the match really? You know what the new finisher is in wrestling? Yeah. It's
not the move.
it's yeah.
Thing.
A roll up.
A roll up.
A roll up. Mhm.
That's,
Now, we just did the SmackDown recap from like the first SmackDown episode.
yeah.
And for that show, there were so many spots where someone would hit someone with a DDT, go for a cover, and either the ref was being distracted or someone broke it up because they were like, it's a fucking DDT that'll pin that person.
Yeah.
But now
How many roll-ups were on that show? It was like 1, 2,
Yeah.
0?
one.
I think, yeah, 1.
Billy Gunn.
1 roll-up.
Yeah.
That's it.
But in the main event, The Rock hit Triple H with a DDT, and Triple H was down for the 3 count if Shawn Michaels wasn't being distracted.
Yeah.
Now Gargano kicks out of a powerbomb. Eichner kicks out of a spear, a huge DDT, and then roll up gets Eichner the win.
Yeah.
And then after the match, Gargano looks very upset. So I don't know. I don't know that Ciampa will be available this soon. I don't know.
Well, what is this thing he's doing with Michaels
Yeah.
at TakeOver?
Yeah, the ab contest.
What is that? Why
it
is
has
that?
to lead to something else, right?
Yeah, it has
to. They're just going to take their shirts off. And Michaels will win because we like Shawn Michaels. I mean,
Yeah.
even if he doesn't have the better abs,
No.
we'll
He can
still
come out with
cheer.
a beer gut.
Yes. Well, the winner's Shawn Michaels. Oh, go, thanks. I'm just a sexy beer gut. Blah. I'm just a sexy blah.
Throws up on Gargano. So yeah, Ciampa's gonna come out and do something at TakeOver. He has to.
Yeah.
He has to.
What if he's not ready? I don't know.
Fuck it.
I
You
don't
can you can do something, not be ready.
I guess. So we go outside the arena, and we jumped the shark a long time ago. Street Profits see a very nice car,
A Maserati.
and yeah, Maserati, and they freak out over. They're like, "Oh man, oh shit!"
Yeah. Look at this fucking car.
What the fuck?
It's a car.
Yeah. Oh shit! If you work this hard, then you get this car, motherfucker. They don't do all that. You know, they don't.
They
curse.
might as well.
They're being dramatic. They might as well, really.
might
But
as
they're
well.
like, "Oh man, look at this car, man! If you work really hard and say your prayers and eat your vitamins, brother."
You probably still won't get it.
Right. She's like, "What?" Yeah. So I guess at that point you're supposed to think it's their car. Mm-hmm. But then Tino Sabatelli and Riddick Moss walk up, and Moss says,
bugged me.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, Moss says, "Hey, this is our car." Our car.
They own the car.
And then Angelo Dawkins kind of does a double take. He's like, "Our car," as if to say like, "You two a couple? You two fucking?"
Yeah.
And Sabatelli has a great look. Mm-hmm. And he wears the suit. It's a nice fit.
He has the look.
He could pull off the rich guy with a Maserati. You know who can't pull it off?
Riddick Moss?
Riddick Moss. Yeah. Does not look like a rich guy. He looks like he belongs in the Wyatt family. Yes. I mean, he does not. And he says, "This is our car."
This is our car. What?
How did they not go?
I drove you to
How
the
did they not go?
dealership.
Cut. Let's do that again. Hey, Riddick, don't say our car because it makes it look like you two are fucking. That's not. We don't want that. So don't say
Not
that.
that there's anything wrong with that, but
Yeah.
I mean, you guys both don't own a fucking car.
This is our car. We bought it together. We live in an apartment, 1 bedroom.
You gave me like $10.
Yes. You just been paying for gas. That's all you've been doing. This is not your car.
Yeah, but we gotta get premium.
Yeah. Right. So yeah.
That was nothing.
Just horrible. Then they jawed each other for a bit, and then the Street Profits walk away. So
Yeah.
that's the next feud, which will just get the Street Profits a victory,
And then that's it.
and then that's it. But I was tired of the Street Profits since like week 3.
Yeah.
It's just so.
And Josh still owns that Snapchat, right?
Oh yeah.
And
yeah.
the Instagram?
I have the Twitter
okay.
account.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the Snapchat was what worked because they still show Street Profits Snapchat.
Yeah.
Not Street_Profits, which is their actual Snapchat. It just says on NXT when they show the promos, it's like Street Profits Snapchat. Go add that. Go add Josh's account. That's what they're telling everyone on the WWE network. Go add Josh on Snapchat.
Yeah. Has he gotten a bunch of followers from it too?
Oh yeah, he has. Yeah. And even on the I really kind of gave up on the Twitter account, but once in a while I'll check it and people will be like, "Hey, great match the other night."
Nice.
Thanks. Yeah, thanks. It's a great match.
Try.
I feel like I'm catfishing fans.
Yeah, you are.
Hey, if you like Gus, you should really listen to this podcast.
Yeah, it talks about how bad we are in wrestling.
Well, that's what Josh would do on the Snapchat. He would take like a picture of the podcast and then be like, "Oh, this is my new favorite podcast," like pretending he's the Street Profits.
That's good.
That's a good idea. Yeah. So next up we have Drew McIntyre and Andrade Cien Almas face to face,
In a contract signing.
chest to chest,
Butt to butt.
dick to dick,
Ponytail to ponytail.
tip to tip. Yeah, exactly. Except Almas attacks McIntyre on the stage as Zelina Vega cheers him on.
Mm-hmm.
Almas then signs the contract for their takeover match, takes Zelina's gum out of her mouth, which was,
hot.
it was pretty hot. Yeah, he was like, "Give me your gum," and she's like, no, she didn't do that, but she. I kind of wish she did, but she was just like, and then he took it, he sticks it to the contract, and then presses it on McIntyre's chest, which is cool. Yeah. Good heel move.
Yeah. He should have made him sign it in blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like an X.
Right. I don't know if Almas wins this match.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to have Drew McIntyre drop the title so soon.
Right.
I don't see anything for him to do on the main roster unless he's going to come and feud with Jinder.
Oh, that would be fucking awesome.
Would it?
Yeah.
Would it?
No, if he took it from him.
No, I'd rather see AJ Styles take it from him.
Well, yeah, I agree. Yeah. But I don't know. People are really hopeful for Tuesday. I'm not.
Yeah.
I said this a couple weeks ago when AJ first interrupted Jinder. I said this will probably be a championship match before Survivor Series just to make Jinder beat AJ Styles to make us think that he could actually beat Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
That's what this is for.
Mm-hmm.
I would love it if Styles did that.
That would be.
But
oh my gosh,
I really do not see
Jinder
it.
Mahal free Survivor Series.
Yeah, I don't see it happening, unfortunately. No. God. But that would be funny if Drew McIntyre came out and, they did like the whole one-man, he's like, yeah, we used to be the 3-man gang. And maybe like Heath Slater comes out to try to like make the peace.
Hey, guys!
And he's like the ref for their match. Whoa!
That'd be good.
Rhino's the ring enforcer.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Nope.
So, not happening. So stop asking me the question. I don't think WWE wants to acknowledge that
they don't.
either of them were ever.
Because that was the biggest job group joke.
They were the job squad.
Yeah. Basically.
So then we have a video from earlier today where we see Peyton Royce and Billie Kay complaining to each other about Billie Kay not being in the Fatal 4-Way match at TakeOver.
Yeah.
They then make fun of Kairi Sane for dressing up as a pirate.
Arr.
Yeah. So Kairi Sane walks up, dressed as a pirate,
Yes.
while holding a pirate steering wheel and pretending to use it.
Yeah, I'm trying to find one for TakeOver.
A steering wheel? Are you going to dress up as her?
Yep, I'm going to cosplay Kairi Sane.
But what? Come on. This is not good, right? She walks up pretending she's steering a pirate.
She don't know much English yet.
She's steering a wheel. And then she
It's
just
when you put a baseball card.
well,
in
yeah,
a
she obviously doesn't talk.
Mm-hmm.
She just like kind of makes Billie Kay flinch.
Yeah.
And then she walks away.
Well.
And then we're told that this is a match next week.
Next week, yeah. Like a warm up.
I mean, just
everyone's having like their warm up takeover match.
I'm just not a fan of the
pirate
gimmick.
The pirate.
She's fine in the ring, but she's no Asuka. I don't think so. She's no Asuka.
No, she's no Asuka. She's good in the ring though.
Yeah, just drop the fucking pirate hat, please. And then I could get, I could care about you.
Yeah.
So next up we have Sanity versus the Authors of Pain for the Tag Team Championships.
Mm-hmm.
Because this
Title
is their rematch from 2 months ago. No Killian Dane at ringside because they're good guys now,
Sure.
I guess.
Yeah, they don't need a third man there.
Or Killian wasn't done with his, 5 hamburgers.
5 burgers.
Maybe that was the problem. So the Authors of Pain get their double powerbomb in and they get their finisher in and they go for the pin. But the Undisputed Era run out, break up the count, ending the match in a DQ.
Mm-hmm.
Killian Dane then finishes his meal and comes out, gets in the ring to help out his guys. But the numbers game catches up to him.
Even though it's evenly matched.
And then Nikki Cross is in the back and she's like, I don't give a fuck. I'm actually going to be a champion, maybe.
Yeah, sorry.
Soon.
Well, technically they're
That's true. They are, yeah.
Shit.
Then Roderick Strong comes out, which he has no reason to.
No
when
reason
you think
at
about
all.
it.
I guess because
other than he gets in the ring. Yeah, fuck with the Undisputed Era.
Yeah.
He gets in the ring, puts on the armband that Adam Cole gave him.
Uh-huh.
They then hold up one of the Authors of Pain. I forgot their names. Since they left for 2 months, now I forgot their names again. Or I forgot which one is Akam and Razor. I know their names, but I forgot which one is which.
I don't think it really matters.
No. So they hold up one of them for Roddy to beat up, but then he attacks the Undisputed Era instead.
Of course.
Adam Cole retreats as AOP knock Fish and Riley out of the ring. Strong then takes off the armband and throws it back at Cole. Because that actually would have been really cool if Roderick Strong turned heel.
Yeah.
But
maybe it'll happen at the show? Probably not.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
Well, because you think the Undisputed Era has to win this match.
Yeah.
So after that, a furious William Regal comes out to the stage to announce that at TakeOver Houston, it will be Sanity versus the Undisputed Era versus AOP. Oh, and Roderick Strong's in the ring, so we'll throw you in there too.
Yeah, might as well.
In a triple threat tag team match, but not just any triple threat tag team match.
There's only one match to contain this chaos. One match so brutal that it hasn't been seen in 20 years. At TakeOver Houston, these 3 teams will be in 2 rings. In 1 cage. In WarGames.
That is the Regal that I have missed.
Yeah, right.
Like, he needs to be like that way more often.
All of the time.
The way he said WarGames, in WarGames! And then they show Adam Cole's face, and he's like, His face was priceless.
Yeah.
That's what I loved. Back in the day, that's like how Triple H would react if they were like, Triple H, your title's gonna be on the line, and then he'd be like, and like, freak out and panic.
Don't you do it.
Yeah.
Don't you say it.
Adam Cole's face was so great there. And then after all that, the fans going crazy, Ronaldo ruins it by screaming,
Mamma Mia!
Well, he yells Mamma Mia, but then he says, Houston, we have a WarGames. Yeah. Goodbye, everybody. Fucking asshole with his fucking hairpiece. You stupid hairpiece motherfucker. Ah! Houston, we have a WarGames problem. We have a problem, and it's WarGames.
Houston, the computer wore tennis shoes.
And, yeah, it was awful. But you know what?
It was terrible.
When the Astros won the World Series,
Yeah.
Josh Reese tweeted, Houston, we don't have a problem. So when I see him next, I'm punching him in the face.
Do it. Give him one for me.
God.
That's like 2 punches.
Like we haven't heard that a million
Everybody
fucking times.
says it.
Why did that movie have
Yeah.
to come out?
Yeah. Jesus.
Houston, we have a WarGames.
So that was NXT.
You fucking hairpiece. That was NXT. Yeah, it doesn't really make sense that Roderick Strong would be teaming up with AOP, but whatever.
No. It doesn't.
The match should still be good at TakeOver.
Yeah, it should
The
be.
match should be fun.
That's what we're hoping.
And I'm still wondering what they're going to do. I'm guessing they'll just have the 2 rings up there the whole time. I don't think they're going to build the ring during the show.
Unless they lower it?
Yeah, have they ever done that? I don't think I've ever seen a ring be lowered.
We'll have to like look at how they did the past War Games.
Yeah. We've been saying this. We should have done it. Oh well.
I know.
So anyways, who is your worst dressed?
Let's see. I have it on here.
I've got the pirate.
Really? You got Kairi
Yes.
Sane?
Yes.
Aw.
She's not a pirate.
You don't know her life.
What is this? The 80s where everyone's I'm a clown, I'm a pirate, I'm a janitor.
Yeah.
I'm the repo man.
I have the Street Profits.
Well, yeah. They're kind of like making fun of Moss and Sabatelli, but they're like in pajamas basically or basketball clothes.
Yeah.
Best dressed?
Tainara Conti.
Okay. I have Zelina Vega for like the, I think, 10th week in a row now.
Yeah.
Basically since she's been on the NXT.
Yeah.
She was looking hot.
Looking a little hot there.
Worst moment?
Worst moment, I'm gonna say the double big boot that they did in the tag team title match because it was so slowly paced and like careful foot.
Yeah, I had the Street Profits segment.
Okay, that was bad.
Yeah. And best moment?
Best moment.
WarGames!
WarGames!
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
All right. Well, now it's time for things we talk about.
Okay. What things you got?
What do you want to talk about?
Things.
So, former Sanity member Sawyer Fulton was released from his NXT contract this week.
Boo-hoo.
And one has to believe that he'd still be with the company if he didn't get injured. He was with the original Sanity, and then when he got injured, they replaced him with Killian Dane.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he'd probably still be with them if he never got injured, because he'd be in Sanity.
It's kind of shitty, though, when you get injured and they're just like, yeah, man, we don't really have anything else for you.
Nope.
Sorry. You blew it.
You blew it.
Yeah, your stupid body.
You blew it because you blew your knee out.
Yeah.
So also, Leo Rush, who just joined NXT a month ago, you've done the recaps when he's had a match, right?
I don't think so,
No?
but I think I know what you're talking about.
He's very short, and he's very fast.
He's got like mellow. Mellow hair.
He's got like yellow hair, and he's really good in the ring. I think he'll be a cruiserweight when it's all said and done.
Probably.
But he already got himself into a lot of trouble after making fun of Emma's release.
Yes.
Rush tweeted, "I guess these are the things that happen when you're not truly ready for Asuka." And then a lot of wrestlers in the WWE, Bray Wyatt was like, "You're not going to make it here, kid."
Yeah.
And like,
Someone
a lot
was
of them
even
were,
like, "Bro, you've been here for like 2 months.
Yeah.
Like, where do you get off saying that?"
Right, yeah, exactly. And reports say that WWE was thinking about releasing him until he apologized.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's like, oh, I didn't really mean anything by it.
yeah, I was just trying to be funny.
Yeah.
So yeah,
All right.
that's all I got.
It's kind of a dumb thing to say. Like, especially as someone who made it through NXT, made it up to the main roster.
Right.
Like, I mean, what really did Emma in, I believe, is her turning down the fucking Emelina gimmick at the last minute.
That's what fucked her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They promoted it for months.
Mm-hmm.
They built it around her, and then she's like, yeah, I don't think I like it.
Yeah.
So, okay, so what? We're going to have you debut, and then you're going to come back as the same fucking person you were?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, we'll see how that works out.
And then the way they transitioned back, you could tell they just did it to make her look like an idiot.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's the debut of Emelina, and she's like, all right, well, now let's go back to Emma. Bye.
Yeah.
Emma coming soon. What the fuck?
Yeah. It was so stupid.
Mm-hmm.
She really shot herself in the foot. Maybe that's what she wanted. Maybe she's like, I'm tired of this.
Well,
place.
she tweeted like when she got released, like a broken heart, and she was she made it seem like she didn't want to be released.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure no one ever wants to be released, but at the same time, I think like there's always good in every situation, and I mean, you've seen like some of the people who have been like.
Well, Drew McIntyre, it's worked out the best for.
Yeah,
he got released because he was a joke.
Yeah.
Then he came back, got buffer.
Yeah, he went to TNA, instantly became champion, worked on his in-ring, worked on his mic skill, got buffer, and then came back to NXT, which is where you really kind of want to come back to.
Right. Now he's fucking badass.
Yeah, now he's a badass.
Yeah. All right, that's all I got for things we talk about. So on to fan questions. Ron Johnson wants to know, thoughts on who should win WarGames and why?
Undisputed Era.
Yeah,
because they need it.
Of course, they're the new.
You need to establish them as the new badasses.
They're the new badasses.
And then Adam Cole versus McIntyre for the title.
Yeah, I guess at probably
fuck it,
Philadelphia take over Philly.
Yeah, put the tag titles on Fish and.
They have to take over the whole show.
Do. Yeah,
they do.
It's been a while since that's happened.
They should keep Tainara Conti on their team and make her the women's champ or something.
Boom. Yeah, I like that.
Or maybe have like Nikki, because Nikki Cross is better. Like Nikki Cross is our favorite woman superstar in NXT right now, right?
Yeah.
Like maybe have her swerve Sanity and join up with the Undisputed Era. You can make her the champion.
Yeah.
Because I'd rather have Nikki,
especially during the tag match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd rather have Nikki Cross be the champion than Tainara Conti.
Yeah.
So that'd be cool. There needs to be a cool swerve like that. Either Roderick Strong or Nikki Cross. I don't see it happening with Nikki Cross, but it'd be cool.
I don't see it happening with Roderick Strong.
I know. Yeah, unfortunately.
They need good guys.
Yeah. Pop culture junkie. If you had a time machine to stop 3 different moments in wrestling history, what would they be? Oh man. I mean, Roman Reigns winning the title at WrestleMania 32, beating Triple H.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
That's definitely one. Oh, Bill Goldberg. Well, as of recent memory, Goldberg beating Kevin Owens for the Universal title.
Yes.
Fuck yeah on that.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Ugh.
I would want it set up for Jericho Owens at WrestleMania.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, I that's a big one. We can just go with that.
Yeah.
Marcus Muniz, if Josh retains the NXT prediction title, does he get a celebration like Jinder does? Yikes.
No.
No, he'd say yes. He's not winning it. He has to go up against me, you, and Joe.
Oh. Okay.
And except for this one win, he always scores last.
Yeah.
Last place. So, yeah, well, yeah.
All right.
Mick Lockyer, which one will be the first to move up and win a title on Raw or SmackDown? McIntyre, Aleister Black, Johnny Gargano.
I could see maybe Johnny Gargano winning like the Intercontinental or U.S. title.
You could?
Yeah.
You could see them doing that or throwing him to the cruiserweights.
I
know you don't want him there. No. Neither do I. But that's what I see happening for him.
Like there's so many cruiserweights and so many of them are terrible. Mm-hmm. Like I want to see him on the main roster.
Well, yeah.
Like,
Me too.
I think he would do good on SmackDown.
Okay.
Get rid of Ty Dillinger if you have to. Put Ty Dillinger on the cruiserweights.
God.
You haven't done anything with him.
Is he under 205?
Who is?
Sin
Who's
Cara?
legitimately under 205 there?
I don't know.
Enzo? That's it?
Yeah. Sean Rubino, considering how terrible the name Undisputed Era is, can you guys come up with some better ones?
Yeah. Bullet Club!
That's a good one. Yeah.
Baller Club. Baller Club.
Oh, wait, we don't have the rights, so we'll just call it a club.
Yeah. Coal Club.
Yeah. Oh, Tim Wilson, who you got in UFC tonight, Michael Bisping or George St. Pierre? I forgot that was tonight, actually.
The guy who hits the hardest will probably win. I don't watch UFC, really.
I don't know. Maybe Bisping?
I know who George St. Pierre is, so I'll say GSP.
GSP?
Hoo-hoo!
Whoa.
Yeah.
GSP in the house?
I'll say Batroc the Leaper.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
all right.
Did you get that?
What?
Batroc the Leaper.
No.
So George St. Pierre was in Winter Soldier as Batroc.
Oh, okay.
And in the comics, he was Batroc the Leaper. He would leap and
oh,
leap.
my God.
Yeah, but they made him like a badass in that.
That's good.
It was pretty good.
That's good. Brian Condi, Blue Pill, Reigns never returns, but Cena beats Flair's record. Or Red Pill, Reigns returns, and Cena never beats the record. This is easy. Blue pill. Cena's one away.
Yeah.
So one more title reign.
Yeah.
And it'll be for what, a couple months, because then Cena has a movie to film.
Yeah.
Yeah. Break the record.
Yeah. Sure.
It's a fake record.
It is.
Who cares?
Yeah.
This isn't like Taker's undefeated streak.
No.
And apparently Flair's really had the title like 23 times, but they just said 16.
Yeah.
So that Cena could break it or so, or to set
They've
up.
been saying 16 for a long time.
Yeah, right. No, they have.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't care about that. Blue pill. Cena Reigns never returns.
Ever.
Right, and you just have a different Shield member every week.
Yeah.
A different legend. The Undertaker, I think, will be a Shield member on the.
Corey Graves tweeted that picture.
Of Undertaker?
No, dude.
Oh.
There was like a picture of Corey Graves when he was like really young, not like really, but I guess early in wrestling.
Yeah.
And it looks like he has a bulletproof vest and like jeans on.
Oh, God.
He's like, "Hey guys, if you ever need me."
His look in NXT was kind of like they kind of like were trying to make him like the new CM Punk when he was in NXT.
Yeah.
And it was just like, I don't know.
Yeah. Like I've talked about it before on that show that they did on the network about NXT. Mm-hmm. The one that William Shatner narrated.
Oh, yeah.
Like, at the beginning of the show, like, I guess that's when Corey Graves was still, an active wrestler. Mm-hmm. And, like, they're having a meeting as Triple H, and it's Dream and, a bunch of the head writers. And they're like, okay, so our consensus is, for all intensive purposes, Corey Graves is our next guy.
Yeah.
And then it was like a week later, he got his third concussion.
Right.
And so Triple H had to sit him down. He's like, look, we can't let you back in the ring, but I'm going to give you a shot. I'm going to put you on commentary. Don't disappoint me.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm going to sign you for a year contract with commentary. Don't let me down. And, I mean, I guess look where he is now.
Well, he's been doing commentary for over a year now.
Few years.
Oh, on NXT.
Yeah, because
right.
he did NXT.
Right. But he's been on the main roster for over a year now.
Yeah.
So I guess he wants to stay there.
I mean,
he's not like Daniel Bryan, who just wants to continue to wrestle, I guess.
Get fired and leave.
Get fired and leave, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all the fan questions I have, so
all right.
We're good there.
Okay.
What do we have? 2 more?
Next week.
2 more episodes of NXT.
Yeah. Because there's one the day of NXT TakeOver.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, we have to record that episode earlier.
Yeah. I'm so excited. 4 fucking days.
Oh, I know. Well, TakeOver should be good.
We're not going to have a voice when we come to record Wednesday.
It's true.
Hey, everyone. Welcome to another episode.
I'm excited for, like, TakeOver and Raw.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm still not. Unless AJ Styles.
I've never been to a Survivor Series, so.
Unless AJ Styles beats Mahal, which, again, I don't see happening, that would get me excited for Survivor Series.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would.
Okay.
But it's not happening.
Hey, guys, make that happen.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
For the love of Christ.
Please.
Please.
Make it phenomenal.
So until then, make sure you subscribe to the podcast on iTunes. Even though you can only watch this at youtube.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling.
Yep.
Which obviously, if you're watching this, you already know.
Yeah.
Check out our website, what'swrongwithwrestling.com. Like the show on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Wrong Wrestling. You could also follow me on Twitter at Andrew Pisano, and Eric is at Eric What's Wrong.
That's where I'm at.
Yeah.
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 Don't follow Josh.
No. Who?
Yeah, exactly.
Who?
Yeah.
You can also follow me on Instagram at eis4awesome. Yeah.
And ProWrestlingTees.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling if you want a t-shirt. It's only $19.99.
But you do want a t-shirt.
I mean, I do.
Yeah.
Don't.
I'm going to be wearing Kick Out Spear Pin Repeat to Survivor Series.
Yeah, you know what? I should place an order to get us. Yeah, at least we have that one. Yeah. We need to get ourselves some new shirts.
I think we should all wear that one.
Yeah. Because it's going to happen.
Because, yeah. I mean, well, it gets the biggest reaction.
Right, it does.
Yeah.
And you could also donate on patreon.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling if you want to see the retro SmackDown episode that we just did.
Yeah.
That will.
Well, we didn't just do it, but somehow we're wearing the same clothes.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Well, I mean, usually I'm either wearing like the Kevin Owens shirt or the Dean Ambrose shirt or the Stone Cold shirt.
Yeah.
When we record.
The hot rod.
Hot rod. Yeah.
It's talking about the Transformer, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah. With the WWE logo under the exclamation. Why did they have to put it there?
I don't know.
What a waste.
I know.
Waste of space.
Just like me. Aw.
Aw.
All right.
Banana.
Like Stone Cold Steve Austin, it kinda looks like Kevin Owens. Dean Ambrose is in his daydreams, and Charlotte is in his sex dream. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling, oh no. Obnoxious, crazy, loud, egocentric, no doubt that's Joe. Self-proclaimed strongest and best-looking man in the world. Loves wrestling, but only part-time. Strong, big Flair's pretty sublime, yeah. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling, oh no. Every shirt most loved, and he can't really hold in his piss. He made hashtag push Eric, yeah, we'll push him off a cliff. He doesn't think Stacy Keebler is that high, and we almost forgot Josh. He's just a troll. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with